Welcome everybody. Sunday. It is another project, and after I don't know how many years, I've been here 8 years. It's about 8 years. This fan, Montgomery Ward fan, gave up the ghost in the bathroom here, so I had visions of the horrors of having to redo the drywall and fit that in up there. But there is a solution out there. If your fan does go bad, there is a solution. The tagline on my channel, my Gmail, I can make it like new at gmail.com, but there's some things I just can't make like new. And this spindle, you can see maybe the free play that is in that. You can hear the thing, and it was rattling for years in there. And what happens is the brushes wear out of that. The thing wear out on the inside, and they're supposed to make contact with the windings on the spinning part, but it just plain wore out, and it just became loose, and it really could not be saved. Yeah, it still spins slightly. It groans and moans like it wants to. It's not a question of lubrication. It's just a question of, the brushes have just worn out, and plain and simple. You can see how it struggles. And it's just plain worn out. So what is the solution? Let's go in and show it. The solution is a replacement fan, and a lot of people don't know they sell these type of inserts, and I'm really only interested in the fan. I don't really care this model if this fits or not into the opening. I suspect it will, but I don't know at this point. But it has a power plug on it. You can see there it's kind of covered up by the tag there. This is a better view of it. Okay, it has the power plug, so I'm thinking we should be able to swap. This is the housing for the motor here. We should be able to swap out this fan assembly in here. So let's give it a whirl. Got the building inspector here making sure everything is done properly, right? Here, your bathroom of a million dreams. Well, I'm kind of lucky. I went to fit the new insert, and it looks like with a slight bit of modification that's going to fit in there really well. And I think that's going to work like a champ. I think that's going to be great. Might need some modifications. Might have to just put 4 screws in the cover. 4 attractive screws to hold it down. The main thing is we get this thing functional in here again without destroying this new insert unit to try to change out the fans and all that. So, okay, I'm going to go ahead and give this a really good mount job here now. Okay, I think Jen cleaned that up a little bit in there. This baby's seen some hard use, so. Yeah, you see that, no ground on that. Here you go, Jen. If you can hold that for a minute. Yeah, so I guess maybe it's a ground in there. Okay, yeah, it's been there probably since, I'd say, the 1960s maybe. So, okay, let's go ahead and get that mounted in. I'm going to have to reposition. Let me have that one more time, Jen. Thank you. Sharp edges. Yeah, I'm going to have to reposition that because you can see that the holes are going to be out of position. The mounting screw that holds it in, you can see there's going to be some offset. So I'm going to need to measure carefully to make sure I can hit that screw that's going to be the safety hold down screw. Okay, 10-4, 10-4. I've gone ahead and scribed a mark. You can see right down here where that new mounting hole has to be. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead in the shop and I'm going to drill that out. That's mounted up, looking good. That's very stable. We're not going to have any rattling on there. But you do see that this fan shroud is different than the other one. And what we're having is some pushback through here, some air coming back through. So we have to go ahead and we have to stuff this area over here. It's no big deal. There's no fire hazard. I'll stuff that with some material and then we'll think about how we're going to position the cover. What I'm doing is just using a piece of cardboard that I've put a slit in. And it goes down over this area. And that helps secure that in place. And I've also created, to finish the rest of the circle here, it doesn't have to be perfect, it's just enough to contain the inner slots, the inner housing in the back that carries the air to the outside, okay? I'm going to cut this. And then we're going to pretty much wrap it up except for the cover. I think that's pretty good. I've secured that with a couple of screws. I drilled in here and just have that down with a couple screws, and that blocks about 85%, so that's good. Okay, I'm very happy with that. Since the old screw, the main face plate screw, wasn't going to work anymore, of course I've drilled out the four corners here now and made this nice. I've put a bolt head in there. You know, up close, yeah, it's a grade 5 bolt, but I've also got that secured with a nut in the back. I don't want that to work loose. So it is now officially mounting time. Here's the finale. She's all mounted. Let's hit the switch over here. Running good, nice and quiet. With a really nice looking mounting on there. And the nice thing too, we've kept the real Montgomery Ward label on it. I can make it like new when I have a chance. Can't save everything, but there's always some kind of workaround that you can do to make it like new. Thanks everybody for watching. Your thumbs up are appreciated.